Welcome back to OpenLine, talking about traffic and some proposals to improve mass transit in our region. We have with us Mayor Kim McMillan, Mayor of Clarksville, also the Regional Transportation Authority Chair, and Steve Bland, CEO of the Nashville Metro Transit Authority and the Regional Transportation Authority. We've been taking a lot of calls. Let's take another call here. Bob. Hello, Bob.
Oh, hello. I like the discussions, a good program, good people. My only input would be, besides the gondolas, plane shuttles. And the other thing, this may sound terrible, but blind eye towards crime. I rode the transit system, and I've also seen gangs get on and off. Are they going to use cameras, or what are they going to do to secure the passengers? Most of them have been very nice.
Okay. All right. Safety, that kind of thing. Did he say planes? I don't know if he said planes, but
no, I think he's talking about getting to the airport, maybe something
okay, plane shuttles. Okay, thank you, Bob. All right, what about those issues?
So on connection to the airport, actually in this plan, and frankly it's being coordinated with Metro Nashville International Airport's master plan, is eventually the integration of light rail into the airport complex that will go along Murfreesboro Road. To the security issue, really important, one that he talks about, if you don't perceive you're safe and secure, and I don't care what mode it is, in your car, on a bus, on a train, you're not going to use it. I mean, personal safety is number one. So things like, right now, for instance, we have onboard video surveillance on all of our vehicles. And coming back to the technology piece, in fact, we were in a meeting today about how we adopt our infrastructure so that's real time. You know, so that you're actually monitoring situations in real time. The honest truth is the frequency of what I'll call an incident on mass transit in Nashville is unbelievably infrequent. When it does happen, you guys cover it because it's pretty rare. It is news when it happens. It's extremely rare. And on a daily basis throughout Middle Tennessee, when you include Clarksville Transit, Murfreesboro, Franklin, the RTA system, the MTA system, we have close to 40,000 people a day using mass transit. So it is a large, it's filling up Bridgestone Arena twice over. So it is a very safe system to use, but obviously keeping it safe and secure is critically important. And part of that's driven by the more people that use it, their safety in numbers.
Right, right. As we look at our region, what do we see? We see 1 million people moving to this area in the next number of years. How connected do you think we will be? Clarksville and Nashville, will the lines begin to blur and will be all just one big conglomerate? What is going to happen in the next 20 years, do you think?
Well, I don't think that we'll ever blur. I think that we'll continue to retain our own independent identities because each city and each area within Middle Tennessee is unique for the things that it brings to our region, and we'll never lose those. So there are things about Nashville that are important, that are unique only to Nashville, and we don't have them in Clarksville, but there are things in Clarksville that make us unique too, and that Nashville's not going to have them. So I think that we're going to continue to retain those separate identities, but that's why it's so important to continue to work on a regional transportation system that will offer the options for people to be able to experience all of those differences and all of those wonderful, unique opportunities that they can experience everywhere. It's really about options so that people can have the opportunity to do that.
Okay, let's go to Ann. Hello, Ann?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
I think before we spend a ton of money, we ought to use what we have efficiently. One thing that's lacking is there should be a place where people can drive their car and park it for a week, even if they have to pay something, and then get on a bus instead of having to ride 2 buses. Like I have to, if I want to go somewhere, for example, on a plane or a bus, I have to drive my car to an apartment where there is a bus line, because I don't live on a bus line, park my car, ride 2 city buses to get either an airplane or a Greyhound, either one.
Okay. So that's the connections with the planes.
Yeah, and connections in general. And Ann's points, we hear that a lot, and I think one of the cornerstones of the plan, again, what people tend to be drawn to is the rail stuff. It's big dollar, it's the sexy thing. But I would highlight that two of the capital investments, not huge capital investments, that I think will be most impactful. Number one is much more what we're calling purpose-built park and ride. Mayor McMillan talked about the growth in the Clarksville to Nashville commuter service. Frankly, at this moment, that's only being constricted by our park and ride capacity. And working with TDOT, we're building a new lot with expanded capacity. So building more of those, that are well located, convenient, and have strong service connections to them. The other is what we're calling neighborhood and regional transit centers. So it could be in a Clarksville, it could be at a major interchange point, it could be in a neighborhood in Nashville, and those become focal points for a variety of services. Be intersection of transit routes so that someone like Ann has more direct connections to different locations, but frankly also a focal point for taxis, Lyfts, Ubers, bicycles, pedestrian infrastructure, ultimately, as we said before, autonomous vehicles. So it kind of becomes a mobility hub for a neighborhood, or for a region.
All right, in this segment we have about a minute left, and then we have another quick segment. But what should people be doing right now? So we have the recommendations out there. What should people be doing with these recommendations?
Well, I think that the one thing, or they can do a lot of things, but the most important thing is to continue to give us your comments. We want to do, as part of this plan, what you want us to do, but we can only do that if you tell us what you think is important and what options you would like to have. You can go online and give us your comments. You can attend the myriad of different types of public meetings that will continue to be had. This recommendation is just that. It's just a recommendation. We have not voted on a final plan to put in motion yet. So we urge everyone throughout the next month or so to continue to go to the website. There's Facebook, there's Twitter, there's the web, there's all different ways that they can access to give us their thoughts and suggestions.
And we'll put some of that information up, but we'll take a break and we'll be back right after this.